I was ignorant and overlooked my wife's depression, and when I talked to her about it, I said some things I really shouldn't have and messed everything up. My wife, 30F, and I, 32M, have been married for 6 years. We have 2 kids, aged 1 and 3. She's a stay-at-home mom and I work a regular 9-to-5 job Monday to Friday. We take turns looking after the kids when I get home and on weekends. She does most of house chores, but we do split the cooking. I appreciate all she's done for the kids, and for the house. However, over the past year, since we had our second kid, she has become emotionally distant, and I find it hard to strike meaningful conversations with her. Our intimacy is great, but apart from that, she seems to not want to put in the mental effort to have any conversations. It's all really bland, and our whole life has become really monotonous. I fell in love with her because we used to have such great conversations and joke around, and emotionally meshed really well together. Now, it just isn't the case anymore. She doesn't even want to have fun, like go on dates, or have movie nights. She does enjoy intimacy, but that's about it. She doesn't even hang out with any of her friends, and just has a sad demeanor around her. She's just stuck in the house all day. I do not enjoy living with her anymore. I fell in love with her personality and her joyful energy, and this is no longer the person who I fell in love with. I have been hanging out with my sister, 29F, more frequently over the last few months. My wife doesn't even care who I hang out with or if I come home late. It's like she's given up on the relationship altogether. Hanging out with my sister has been such a mental relief for me, as I have someone else I can talk to and have meaningful conversations with. Someone I can laugh with, someone I can talk to about life. We hang out a couple of days a week, and it's the part of the week I most look forward to. We plan out picnics, movie nights, dinners, brunches. My sister told me I should consider divorcing my wife because she isn't meeting my emotional needs, and I agree. I appreciate my wife for taking care of the house and the kids. If we do proceed with the divorce, I am fine with the house going to my wife. I will just move in with my sister temporarily till I find a new house. I do still plan on being actively involved in my kids' lives, as they are the 2 people I love the most in the world. I am probably going to proceed with the divorce, but a part of me cannot just forget the years we've been together. It just makes us sad that it's come to this stage. This will come as a massive shock to my wife if I bring the divorce topic up. A small part of me still thinks I am wrong for doing this and I'm a massive a-hole. But have I been left with any choice? Update, 1 day later. I have messed everything up and am at a crossroads now, and I really need some advice on how to proceed. I do not know much about depression and did not consider the possibility that my wife was depressed. My wife is really sensitive and I wanted to broach this topic as gently as possible last night. When my wife was done putting our 3-year-old to sleep, I asked her if she could come over to the couch and I'd give her a leg massage. She said she was extremely tired and wanted to go to sleep, so I asked her if I could just give her the massage on the bed while she's sleeping. She really liked that suggestion, and thanked me. While I was giving her the massage, I thanked her again for all she's doing for the kids. I told her I could not be more grateful to have her as a wife and as a mother to our kids. She got a bit emotional and thanked me too for working hard at my job and for providing for the family. I then asked her if there's a reason she stopped hanging out with her friends, and I could stay at the house and take care of the kids if she wanted to go out for a bit. She said the kids are her primary priority, and she just doesn't have the energy for any social interactions. I told her I am a bit burnt out too, and suggested if we could go to couples therapy together, where we could just talk about our life with a professional. She surprisingly seemed open to the suggestion, and I was really happy about it. However, here's where I messed up a lot. I still had some thoughts about separation and divorce, so I just told her that I don't think I'm the best husband for her. This surprised her a lot, and I could notice her immediate shift in reaction. She told me I am the best husband she could ever hope for. She then got up to kiss me, but I was a bit messed up mentally, so I just moved away from the kiss and rejected her. I have never done this with her ever. She was extremely hurt, I could see it in her face, and this hurt me even more. She then asked if there's anything she needed to do to be a better wife. I really shouldn't have said what I said next. I asked her if she could be more happy and have a positive energy around her, and if we could have more engaging conversations. She then started crying a bit and started apologizing a lot, and said she'll try to put on a more happy face from now on. I felt like an absolute monster when I saw her crying then, and I told her there was no reason to apologize, and it hurts me to see her like this. I then asked if we could bring my sister around to the house more often, so she could transmit her positive energy to my wife. Looking back, that was probably the worst thing I could have said, and I am still regretting saying that. She then excused herself to go to the restroom, and when she came back, I could see that she had probably cried a lot in the restroom. I kept apologizing for what I said, but she said there was no need to apologize and she would try and be a better wife from now on. Come morning, she has been having a positive attitude, but it looks forced, especially when she's smiling. I eavesdropped on her when she went to the restroom earlier today and I could hear some sobbing. I really want to undo what I have done because it pains me to see her like this. I don't want to see her crying. We have been married for 6 years, but we've been together for more than a decade. We are each other's first and only love. I really don't want to see her like this, it's never been like this. I am at my sister's now and gave her the lowdown on what happened. She told me I should still divorce her because what my wife's experiencing can impact my mental health too, and that could affect my work, because I really need to go to work on a positive frame of mind as my work requires a lot of mental energy. I usually go to my sister for these big life decisions because I know she always wants the best for me. However, I am still conflicted because my wife supported me through my worst phases. When I fractured my leg a few years ago and was in a really bad mood for months, she was the one who stuck by me, and was the light of my life when it felt like everything was crashing down. She supported me when I was doing my post-grad and got my master's. I can honestly say I wouldn't have gotten my master's degree without her support. There are numerous other examples where she's always been by my side and supported me. We are husband and wife. We're supposed to stick with each other for better or for worse, in sickness and in health. We took these vows. I don't want to desert her or leave her when I think about the countless instances she's always been by my side. However, what my sister has said is also sticking on my mind, because when I come home from work, I really want a positive home atmosphere, as I can then perform better at work. However, at home, I am getting a depressive atmosphere, and even though my wife has been putting on a positive attitude this morning, I know she's faking it, and it makes me feel worse. I want my wife to be genuinely happy and fun, so she can better experience life. I really don't know what to do anymore. If we do separate, I will support my wife to the fullest financially.